Hi guys, welcome back to MrLim乱乱讲. In this episode, we're gonna talk about social expressions, exercise set 3. Before we proceed to the discussion session, MrLim would like to remind you about steps that you can take when you are answering social expressions question. I hope that those 5 steps can help you to answer all the questions effectively. So let's look at question number 1. First, let's study the picture. There are 2 men holding a big box. So what do you think the conversation is about? In Chinese, it may sound like man number 1 will be saying, 这个盒子好重啊. What do you think man number 2 will say? I think it will be 来让我帮你 something like that, right? Since you guys are very kind and helpful, for sure when you see someone is moving a big box, you're gonna help him, right? So let's look at the sequence. The sequence here will be down since the dialog box is located at the bottom. So it's a response. For keyword, we're gonna use 2 words which are box and heavy. As for the picture, we're gonna focus on box and the 2 men. For team, I think we can write offering help. As for the subject, as I already mentioned before, is man number 1 talking to man number 2. As for the tense, is present tense. This is due to the verb to be is. Please use your logic thinking. It is impossible that this happened in the past. Last but not least will be action. The suitable verb will be help. So let's draft our answer. Let's look at sequence. Since it's a response, I can think about a word which is let. In Chinese, it sounds like 让, something like that. And we're gonna skip keyword and picture. So we're gonna look at team. In this section, I can think about one word which is here. In Chinese, it sounds like 来, something like that. And for the subject will be man number 2, which refer to himself. It become me. And he's talking to man number 1 is you. So it's a me and you. And we're gonna skip tense. So we're gonna look at the last one will be action. We're gonna use the verb help. So let's construct our sentence. First, let's start with here, comma, let me help you. Full stop. Let's look at the first suggested answer. It is here, let me help you. In Chinese, it sounds like 来让我帮你 something like that. So if you don't like the word here or you can't think about this word, you can write the other answer. Let's look at the second suggested answer. For this answer, you need a name. It will be a man's name, not a lady's name. It's gonna sound like let me help you, comma, someone. Full stop. Which answer do you like? If you have other relevant answers, kindly leave a comment. Alright, let's look at the second question. Let's study the picture. In this picture, there are 2 people. There's a car and there's a house and that's the road. I know you want to say that's a tongkat. Yes, sure. Or some of you will say, oh, this guy is wearing the songkok, a flip-flop. Okay, stop. You should stop there. You should not look until that detail. It's gonna waste your time. Please look at the important thing. So let's start with the sequence. Look at the dialog box. It is located up, so it's not a question. So we're gonna write suggest. As for the keyword, we're gonna use thank you and young man. Oh, Mr. Lim, you use the whole thing. Yeah, we're gonna use the whole thing. It's alright. As for the picture, we're gonna focus on the road. As for the theme, it's similar to question number 1, which is offering help. And for the subject, it will be the boy talking to the old man. For the tense, let's put it as a present tense. As for the last one, which is action, what do you think? What are they doing? They are crossing the road. So we're gonna write the word cross. 他们在过马路. So let's draft our answer. Let's look at sequence. Since the boy is suggesting, let's use the word let. In Chinese is 让. Or you have a better Chinese word, you may leave a comment and let me know. Thank you. And for the keyword, we're gonna look at the phrase thank you. Why are we looking at the phrase thank you? Try to think why that old man say thank you to the young man. Because this young man is helping him. So we're gonna write the word help. When someone helps you, you should be thankful and don't forget to say thank you. Next, let's look at the picture. Since we focus on the road, we're gonna use the word road and we're gonna add in an article. Since this is the particular road, we're gonna use article the, so it become the road. And we're gonna skip theme. Let's look at subject. The boy, which referring to himself, which is me, and he's talking to the old man, so we're gonna use you. And last one, let's look at action. We're gonna use the verb cross. Now let's construct the sentence. So we're gonna start with the word let. The next one will be me. Let me do something. The boy is helping the man, so let me help. Help who? Help the old man. So he's talking to the old man. We're gonna use the word you. Let me help you. After that, let me help you to do something. What are they doing? They are crossing the road. So let's look at the suggested answer. It is let me help you cross the road. Full stop. And that's it. I think this is a very good answer. If you have other relevant answers, kindly leave a comment. Right, let's look at the last question. Study the picture. In this picture, as you can see, there are two men again. And what are they doing? They are crossing a road. And they cross the road by using the zebra crossing. Alright, let's look at the sequence. The sequence is now because the dialog box located at the bottom, and most likely is a response. For keywords, we're gonna use busy and road. For picture, we're gonna focus on the road. As for theme, I think we can write suggest to do something. For subject is man 1 talking to man 2. As for the tense, it is present tense because they are crossing the road. As for the action, I have mentioned for a few times for the suitable verb, which is crossing. Now, let's draft our answer. Start with sequence. Since it's a response, let's use the word let's. L-E-T, let apostrophe S. After that, let's look at picture. As you can see, they are crossing a zebra crossing. You must know how to write this. If not, you won't be able to write the phrase zebra crossing. And there's only one zebra crossing, so we're gonna use article the. After that, let's look at tense. I can think about a word which is use, and that's it. I can see that the answer is there. So let's construct the sentence. Should start with let's use the zebra crossing. Full stop. So that's the suggested answer, which is let's use the zebra crossing. Full stop. I think this is a very good answer too. So if you have other relevant answers, kindly leave your comment. And I think that's it. Thanks for supporting my series of MrLim乱乱讲. With your support, I can make more video for this. Before I end this session, I would like to say the same thing, which is stay home, stay safe. Bless you all. See you in the next video. Bye bye.